know what a sleeper is.
A sleeper is a truck, a 18-wheeler truck that has a bed and all that in it.
Not looking car with a hot rod engine
Mm-hmm.
You talking about like a
and a
BW?
6 second and a 6 second quarter mile.
Has a racing engine in it, basically. The
What about
most
a car?
difficult thing you can jam into it.
What about a car that's got the front end tied up with the zip ties?
That is called a POS.
No, that's called Chris's cousin's car. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Saturday night. July 7th, 2025. I know audio is working because I could hear it a while ago, and I know my audio is working. Wait a minute, there might be an echo. Maybe there's no echo now. I forgot I was using the Yeti earlier today, so. Welcome into the Zoom homies with Kenstott Live. Bill, Rich, Sam, and Chris Garrett with Max. Baling wire and duct tape. I've been there, done that. Grew up on a farm and something came loose, like the muffler, and it was on the weekend. You didn't get it fixed until Monday morning when you get to the mechanic. You used the baling wire and tied that puppy up so that it wouldn't be dragging the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we've all maybe done that at least one time in our life. I know I certainly
Yep.
have.
Yep.
Kind of an interesting day today. I know no one's watched the trailer yet, so got to rethink the trailers. Kind
I hung stuff off the power wires coming to the house to paint it.
of, yeah, been
With
there too.
metal wire.
Go look at
Got
chat.
it,
Sam was
Rick.
first tonight. Greg was second. He was taking a shower because he worked outside. Rick was third. Ava Nation official gives us a thumb up and puts in the 3 letters of Ken. John Williams says, this guy know what he's doing. It's debatable. Very debatable. John, I sent you an email. I don't know if you got it or not. I did get the ones from you. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Long dogs here. Just sliced up a little bit of watermelon. Man, that sounds good. That does sound good. Probably a lot of sugar in it though. So watched Doug today. Made the trailer today about watching Doug today. And Doug actually cooperated and gave me a lot of good material to use. The link is in the description. It may or may not work. I don't honestly know. I know the trailer played prior to the show starting. That doesn't mean it's going to work from the link. Ava Nation official has been a member for 2 months. Thank you, Ava. I appreciate that. Let me turn off my phone. I don't know if that's coming through on the stream or not. So hope everybody had a good Saturday. I did a lot of housework in between watching Doug and watching Ghetto and listening to Zoom and cracking Jim up. Has it really been a year since I've been monetized? Man, that just does not seem possible. My goodness. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother, because it's the blue turquoise man waving. Thank you, Susanna. Okay, I didn't check my email. I was actually watching season 1, episode 1 of Reacher, just to get kind of refreshed with what was going on with Reacher. I had forgotten how bad but yet good the first season of Reacher was. And what I mean by that is we're getting ready to go into season 4, and it's really matured. It's really gotten a lot better. The first episode, I think they were grasping at straws. That's just me, my personal opinion. As we all know, someone from one of them M cities out there in California would say, speaking for myself, I thought it was not that good. Um, That's about it. That's my day. I did try to make iced tea today. I have not sampled it yet. I have no idea how to make iced tea, so I boiled the water, put the tea bags in there, boiled the water some more, and I use stevia because I'm diabetic, and I don't know how much stevia to put in there. I'm
Oh,
guessing.
no, no,
Oh
no, no.
yeah.
Don't do it that way.
Uh-oh. How do you make
Water.
how do you make iced tea then?
Not the
Boil the
way you
water.
did. You need to let that tea steep. You need to make a huge pot of water,
Yeah.
like a spaghetti pot.
Right, right,
Boil that. Put your
right.
10 Lipton tea bags in that and let it steep. Turn the heat off and just let it sit there.
Just let it sit there. Okay.
And then
Well, my tea
after
bag,
it
and
turns a
I
nice, you
hang
got to
on.
wait about 15 minutes.
Oh,
And
well,
then add your sweetener. It's 1 cup per gallon usually. Make real sweet tea. Put a little sprig of mint in there. Let that steep too.
well, nobody, I nobody. I know that no one will believe this. I'm going to show you my tea bag. Okay, that's my tea bag.
A
Oh,
gallon bag.
I don't know what it is,
That's
Chris. I found it in the cabinet. And I thought, man, tea sounds good. So
that's a gallon bag. You use one of them for a gallon.
you use one of these. Okay, so I use that in 4 cups of water. I'm guessing it's going to
Yep.
be a little. It's going to be a little strong, isn't
it's going to be strong.
it? Not only are we a tech channel, a Da Vinci channel, an OBS channel, we are also now a gourmet cooking tea channel. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Um, I'm guessing though it's going to be super strong because I didn't use a whole lot of stevia because again, I have no idea how to do this. Now, Mrs.
You
K
can
can make
put
some great tea. Go ahead, Chris.
you can put that bag you got there in a gallon pitcher, boil the hot water, and then pour it over the bag, let it sit for like 5 or 10 minutes.
I have to get a gallon pitcher first to do that. Um,
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
not looking forward to testing this tea out now. Gosh, I was kind of looking forward
Preferably
to it, but
glass.
now I don't know.
Glass, a glass pitcher is best because it'll hold
Yeah, there was my grandmother had a pitcher that I'd
coolness
really like to have. I think it was ceramic, but man, it was
or
nice.
ceramic.
John says, "How was Doug's show today?" It was different. I
I
got thrown
haven't
under the
finished watching it.
bus a lot, but it's okay. I was poking the bear, and I deserve to get thrown under the bus, and I will bear that responsibility proudly. And Doug did play along a couple times, and I did put it in the trailer. The trailer does work from the link, so if you're watching the stream and you haven't seen the trailer, go click on the link and tell me what you think about it. Also, tell me what you think about tonight's thumbnail. I kind of used part of the trailer. Look at this. I'm talking with my hands again. I did use part of the trailer for tonight's thumbnail. And I'm on this kick to
I
make my own thumbnail. I don't know
I
why.
did
Yeah,
look at the
Chris.
specs. I know I sent something on Messenger about that computer. I haven't finished watching it yet, but I did look at the specs with the service tag. One just like mine. I think mine's a little bit newer, but that model actually came with I think 1 terabyte spinning drive with a M.2 cache. So that's why it's slow.
I don't know. I think if I understood Doug correctly, it had a spinning drive in it, and he put an SSD in it. If I understood
Yeah,
correctly.
but it
Um,
has an M.2 slot, and it came with cached one of those cache. What do you call it? Um, my mind went blank.
Welcome to the club. How old are
Intel
you?
52 in about a month, in about 3 weeks. Um,
Tony Wallow
what's it
joins us
called?
in chat. Hi,
Sam?
Tony.
Octane memory.
Obtain memory.
What is that's what it's called?
um,
Octane.
Jeff Ryman joins us in the YouTube chat. Hello, Jeff. Good to see Tony. Good to see Jeff.
It's
I thought
got
Doug's
a
show was pretty good today. I go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Even though it's in the M.2 slot, it don't show up as a storage drive, I don't think. It's for cached. It's cached. I don't know how to explain it, but
It, Octane was a catch to hold data for the spinning hard drive for it didn't slow the system down.
supposed to speed it up, but I don't know.
Right, the
That
Octane
could
would
be.
hold the data and send it off to the drive for whatever program is running. Wouldn't seem like it's loaded down, waiting on it to be saved or
He should
loaded.
just put an NVMe in there and then
I'm going to share my screen to both YouTube and Zoom. Got this today sent to me, and it'll go over YouTube first. Test to see if the silly thing does what it's supposed to do. The silly thing being YouTube Studio. And then everybody should be seeing the same thing, which is a Seagate Exos ST26, 26 terabyte. That's right, terabyte with a T.
I saw that.
For $309, and it's recertified, which means it's I believe that means it's used and it's been cleaned up or whatever. I can't imagine having a 16 terabyte hard drive. I really can't. Or 20. I have. Okay, back the car up. I have a 16 terabyte hard drive. I cannot imagine getting a 10 more gigabyte or terabyte. Yeah, terabyte. Is it 10:15 yet? Let me look at my watch.
You gonna buy
I bet he was a little rusty with the live stream. No, not really. I honestly thought he did a pretty good job. He's got to work on his read chat please skills. Those are a little diminishing, but and I know he's not watching, so I can kind of put that. I can once again poke the bear a little bit. So, hey, go ahead, Chris.
I said you gonna buy that 26 whatever it was, the terabyte?
No, I'm not going to buy it. If I buy another drive if I buy another drive, I think the first one I want to buy will be a M.2 drive, and I probably would put it in my Windows 10 machine, and then that would give me my. Well, no, do I need that one in there? I've got a M.2 in there. I've got a 1 terabyte M.2. I don't know, Chris. I really don't know. Jeff says 26 terabytes will tear you new. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. I am pretty happy. I've got my now. Some of you have been around for a couple of weeks know that a while back we looked at my desktop and it had a lot of gigabytes on it. My desktop is down to 2.2 gigabytes. I still got a little bit to do, but it from where it was to where it's at is a tremendous improvement for me. So I have still got a little bit to do, and we'll go from there. Hello, Greg. Greg finally joins us. Don't bother me. I'm eating
That's right. Pizza.
pizza. Oh my goodness. Yeah, John, I looked that gigabyte board up on Amazon. You got a good deal today on the parts that you picked up. You got a really good deal. Now the question I have for John is the motherboard operational yet? And I have no idea. I mean, I've not checked my emails since about 6 o'clock tonight. So I don't know if John's written me an email and say, hey, I got it working or, got issues or what. He picked up I want to say it was a Ryzen 5 processor, I believe is what it was. And I'm trying to remember off memory. I don't have it opened up on the email. Yep, fired it up. Cool. Cool. One of the things that was brought up during Doug's stream via chat, by the way, was the possibility of me having a server. I don't know. I really do not know. once I get everything transferred from the DaVinci side on Windows 10 over to the DaVinci side on Windows 11, that's going to free up a lot of space on the 10 machine. And then it'll be a true streamer machine, OBS streaming, and that's it. Right now, it's still got DaVinci on it, and I do from time to time, like yesterday, I opened up the DaVinci because I needed to get some things off of it to bring over to my Windows 11 DaVinci, and that was fun. That was fun. So, anyway, anybody got anything? Anything at all? No?
I'm busy eating.
Anybody but Greg got anything? Chat? Bill? Rich? Chris? Sam? And he puts his background on.
Yeah, if somebody wants to make us some false feedback for Amazon.
What? False feedback on Amazon? No. Are you saying all those remarks and all those wonderful reviews could be falsified?
What do you say about door stops? You screw them in the wall and they stop the door from hitting the wall.
Yeah, I think we all suspect and pretty much know that. I won't say 50% of those are bad, but a decent percentage of them are, maybe 40. I don't know. One dog, Jeff Ryman, good to see you. We've missed you. Yeah, Jeff's been busy and he has been missed, but he joined Zoom last night, and so good to have him back. Ski Man joined us last night. Good to have Ski Man back.
They leave bad reviews and say something like, "This product does not work." That's because they don't know how to use it.
Yeah, something I've always wondered too, and it's just me and the way that I think and look at things, is I wonder if they get a lot of bad reviews, do they take the best of the worst of the bad reviews and post one bad review versus 10 good reviews? Or do they say, oh, look, we got another 5 bad reviews, and they post all 5 of them? I have no idea. It would be nice to know, but I honestly have no idea.
Speaking of reviews, you should.
Go ahead.
Speaking of reviews that count, where those kids got washed away, I found it on Google Maps, and the Google reviews for that camp has blown up today. Half of them are negative.
Yeah, I was going to say probably none of it positive, all things considered. I was actually asked if I was having any problems with flooding here, and I said, well, no, there's no issues with flooding that I'm aware of. However, we had an overnight shooting and confirmed 2 people died, one of which was a juvenile, and the other one, which is really weird, I don't get the police department sometimes. There were 7 people involved in the shooting. 5 of them were taken to the hospital. And here's where Indiana math gets really interesting. 7 people were involved in the shooting. 5 of them were taken to the hospital. One of them was dead at the scene. Where's the 7th person? I only get 6. No, they didn't say it. And the other strange thing I thought was the person that was deceased at the scene didn't know if he was male, didn't know if she was female, did not know adult, did not know if it was juvenile. Only thing they knew is that one's dead. Maybe that's where the 7th one's at. Maybe, I don't know. It's weird. It did kind of make me stop and think, because literally 1/10 of a mile away is the street, and about 3 miles where it happened. That's close to home. It really is close to home. Sometimes it makes me wonder why I moved back to Indianapolis, and maybe I need to get back out on a farm somewhere and not have to worry about the violence and the crime. Wait, if I do that, I won't have good internet speed. I'll have to rethink that thought. Long Dog, Jeff Ryman, it's the same thing in Philly. There was a bar shooting. I don't know. I know in Indianapolis there was a shooting at the corner of Washington and Meridian. Meridian's a street right out here. Washington's just down the road a little bit. So, and the other thing that instantly came to my mind was at the corner of Washington and Meridian is the restaurant where we just had my son's 40th birthday dinner, and it's hustling and bustling. There's a lot of people in that area. So my heart goes out to the families. I hope, the people that went to the hospital, except the one that they know passed away, recover. And I hope they find the people or person that did it. And justice would be served. I hope. That's what I hope. Hope for a lot of things these days. And look at that. John Williams is going to be clapping his hands and going, "Good boy, Dougie. We're in overtime." Just like that. And just like that, we can't really go. But you know what we can do, though, is no idea. Apparently, it did not work. Did the soundbite go out over YouTube? Great. Technology doesn't work when it's supposed to.
It said read chat, please.
Yeah, that is not working. Interesting. Chris, I may have to actually get a read chat please soundbite. I like that idea. In fact, let me write down that idea right now. Gonna have to work on my writing skills. That looks worse than the doctor's. This has got me concerned on if the dancing girls are gonna work or not. 8 people were shot in Philly. Tony says there was no audio that came across. However, so the Stream Deck is functioning. I'm not sure why the sound bites are not working. Okay, it is trying to work because the microphone got shut off. It muted, and then it didn't. So I will have to look at that. Wonderful. Oh, no, yeah, I know it's not working. I know the sound bite's not working.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tea. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
List.
Yeah. It's
So the scroll worked. Technical difficulties worked. I didn't try the KSL opening. I have no idea what's going on with the sound bites. Maybe something got disconnected somewhere. I don't know. And I've got one here I want to test just to see what this says. If this works, thank you. Thank you. Thank you everyone for being here. If this works, if you want to join us on the Zoom panel, you know the deal. Send me an email. Now that's true excitement right there. You're quite welcome, John. Thank you. Let's see if this button will work. I'm going to put a 1 in chat because I don't think it's going to work. Nope. I did it. No, it didn't work. I thought there briefly for a moment it might have, but it did not. So that one's weird. I'll work on that later. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night. And tomorrow Sunday. There's no Doug tomorrow, so there's no me tomorrow. See you tomorrow at 10. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
God.